You are watching Two Button Crew.
The daily show for Nintendo fans.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Simeon.
And aren't Amiibo pretty cool, Simeon?
They are pretty cool, and you know what? I gotta say that Nintendo's done a really good job on them, making them high quality and stuff, and impossible to find.
Yeah, they've done such a good job just filling the store shelves with them, making sure there's an abundance. No.
They've saturated it.
But there are some people that can get their hands on them.
Yes.
And a subset of those few people are very talented artists who will take the Amiibo and customize them to make them even better than before.
To make them just look so cool.
Yeah. So we've compiled a list of what we think are some of the coolest Amiibo on the net.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to discuss each one. Please enjoy and comment, link your own or ones that you like, and let us know which ones that we show you are your favorite. So I'd like to start with Cat Mario. Cat Mario is pretty cool. Of course, this is referencing the power-up from Super Mario 3D World, based on the standard Mario Smash Bros. Amiibo.
Mm-hmm.
And why I like this so much is well, there's multiple reasons. First of all, it has great texturing.
Yes.
It looks like such a nice fuzzy cat you could just pet.
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize you're petting an old plumber and you get kind of weirded out. Anyway, my favorite part is that it's using the yarn ball because it's actually referencing the original Amiibo where he's holding a fireball in his hand and the stream is coming off. So they cut the whole piece out, but they still reference it, which I think is clever.
I think it's really cool. The only thing that I don't like about this Amiibo is it kind of has a misshapen head. But I think that's kind of forgivable, seeing as it had a ginormous hat on it.
Yeah.
And they completely transformed it.
So I think it's pretty cool. It's like a spoof on the original Amiibo, and it's an actual power-up from a Mario game.
Yeah, so. I think the texturing looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one I have to show is this Tron redoing of Mega Man.
Oh.
And Scott, you haven't seen Tron, have you?
I have not seen Tron. But I've listened to the soundtrack probably once a day.
No. Anyway,
frequently.
This one is just fantastic. I love Tron and I love Mega Man, and I think that this is a great mashup. And I think that it just looks really fitting to have those two worlds combined. And I think that Mega Man would fit well in the Tron world. And I think that this artist was keen on doing that.
Yeah, I like it. Now, what would his weapon be?
What would his weapon be?
Yeah.
A disc shooter. A shooter of discs.
I suppose any true Tron fan would know that.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Let's talk about Cranky Kong.
That looks so fantastic.
So this is actually a pretty simple custom. And I say simple knowing that I could not get anywhere close to this.
Yeah.
It takes skill. I'm just saying there wasn't a whole lot added to it.
I only see 3
It doesn't take much. So he's got some glasses, really good beard. The beard sells it. It does it.
Definitely.
And then also the cane. And it looks like as if the Donkey Kong Amiibo was meant to be holding that cane. And DK, he ages very well.
Yes, he does.
It's they did such a nice job.
He can still kick tail at an old age. I think it looks fantastic as well, and like you said, it's simple, but it does its job.
It doesn't take a lot to make a really cool custom Amiibo.
Okay, so my next one, I think all the rest of mine are from the same artist. This one is Akuma and Blanca from Street Fighter,
nice,
but with Pikachu. And I just really like how flexible Pikachu is over all of the different kinds. Pikachu is by far at least what I've seen, the most done Amiibo as far as customization. I think that this is a really fun mashup of doing the Street Fighter with Pikachu, and both of these look absolutely fantastic.
Definitely. What I think is pretty cool is it doesn't have to be a realistic custom.
Right.
The idea of doing a mashup is cool. So I like it's fan art or something.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
basically what
on
it
a
is.
figurine. So
I think these are some of the best.
how about our favorite costume for Captain Falcon, Breast Cancer Awareness Falcon, aka Captain Fabulous.
Captain Fabulous, yes.
But breast cancer awareness is just so much more productive.
Yes. Than just being fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon is fabulous as it is, but yeah, this is a nice fresh coat of paint. Pretty much the same thing as the Smash Bros costume. But it's just, he's such a man.
Mm-hmm.
He can pull off pink and white.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like I'm pulling off purple right now.
Yeah.
But even manlier.
Even manlier.
To have that in an amiibo is really cool.
Mm-hmm. One thing I've never noticed is that, until I saw that picture, is that people complain about, in, this is kind of off topic, but in Brawl, how Ganondorf had a sword. I didn't notice until just now. Captain Falcon has a gun. What in the world? Why doesn't he use that? I guess he doesn't want to enforce breast cancer awareness that much.
Not that forceful.
He's ready to. He's ready to, but
he's kind of a fabulous gentleman.
Yes, indeed. Okay, my next one. This is probably the fanciest custom that I've seen.
Ooh.
And that's the Aladdin Toad, and it also comes in jasmine and Jafar flavors. But look at this thing. Look at, first of all, the lamp, all the little flame things coming out, the gemstone with the feather thing, and the carpet. For me, the carpet totally makes it. There's so much added on to this that it's just like, I look at that and I'm like, how could Toad be anything other than Aladdin? Seriously, I look at that and I'm like, that was released by Nintendo, but it sadly was not.
What a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kirby is another popular one. Like you mentioned, Pikachu gets a lot of customs. Well, so does Kirby. And partially because Kirby is known for sucking people up and getting the power and getting the hat. So there's so many custom hats that are on Kirby. This was by far my favorite one that I could find on the internet.
That is so cool.
So this is Samus Visor Kirby. Kirby just sucked up Samus, got the blaster move, and he's rocking the space helmet. So they just did such a good job on like making it a visor that's believable.
Yes.
So
that is really cool.
I like Samus a lot too. They did a great job on the helmet.
I agree. So the last one that I have is, of course, a shout out to Mega Man lovers everywhere, missing the Mega Man games.
Yeah.
Please come back. But a Mighty Number 9 Mega Man.
That's
and I
cool.
think, for me, this just makes it. This just ties it all in, and it just gets me excited for the September release of Mighty Number 9.
Yeah. Did they actually cut this one's arm and like do a new hand and stuff?
I believe so. I think they took off the blaster and redid the hand.
This looks real.
I know.
Like you could sell that.
I would almost buy that. Almost.
Also, there's plenty of cool customs that people actually like reprint the box back. Did you see any of those? So they would do an insert, put it up against the cardboard, and like put the whole packaging back together with the amiibo in there.
That's really cool.
Yeah, man. There's so many more good ones on the internet that we can't even begin to like scratch the surface. But
yes,
after some research, these were definitely the ones that stood out. So shout out to these awesome artists. I would personally like a Dark Samus. So let me know where I can buy one.
Or send him one.
Yeah.
And send me that Mighty Number 9 one if you just happen to feel led.
So I don't think we'll be attempting any customs ourselves soon, but we definitely appreciate them. Thanks for watching this episode, and thanks for being part of the crew.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Signing off.